Greetings Luigi fans, and welcome to my new Super Luigi U video for World 9 Superstar Road. Let's check it out. Okay, so once you get all of your star coins in the other worlds, you get Superstar Road, and this will contain 9 different stages for you to play through, so that's 27 more star coins to find. And these levels continue the spirit of those found in Super Mario World. So when you play the special worlds or the special levels in that game, they felt kind of experimental. Like the designers were trying new things and seeing what they could do with the engine. And I mean, obviously there's been a lot of modders and other things of that nature that have done a lot of cool things with the engine, but these are neat because they do some new things with the game design. And so this level, I think, is the most traditional in terms of, it's just a spine coaster level. So that one's actually really easy. It only took me a couple tries to get that one right. But this one, P-Switch Peril, I love levels like this. You basically just have to run from right to left, and I mean, if you do get stopped anywhere, you will likely die. So you just hit the first P-switch and then jump up here to get your first star coin, and you have to slide under these, and all the while those blocks are falling at you. So it's it has a great momentum, and I really enjoy levels like this because you don't really have too many choices, and you kind of get into that Zen mode, and I mess up right there. And right here, as you get towards the end of the level, the flying squirrels will be coming at you, and there's probably a way to bounce off them to get the coin on the way out, but I found the safer way is to just go to the end and then jump back, and the coin will be there, so that way you don't have to worry about dying near the end of the level. Just jump up here, get your flag. And so, yeah, like I was saying, these levels are really fun. They're not necessarily that difficult, but they throw some new things at you to keep the game fresh, even this late in it. So here's another level that is not the most unique, but it is kind of cool in that the water currents do push the star coins around, and it's fun just to swim through. So as you saw at the beginning, there is a hidden question block that hides an invincibility star, so you'll want to grab that. And that way you can make your way through that giant diamond of fish. And so here, yeah, these pipes will push the star coin and it'll go up to the top, so you just have to follow it. And if you do get that fire flower at the beginning of the stage, it makes it much easier to take care of those the big guys who will one-hit kill you by eating you. So you just kind of get past these, and there's a third star coin. It'll get caught in a current. And then right here, you can basically just zigzag up and down through this, and I don't think you'll get hit, but I tried to do something a little different. So you'll eventually catch up to the coin. Just make your way to the red pipe leading up, and that'll take you to the end of this level. So again, not too difficult, but just kind of fun in terms of a different rhythm for this game. I like how those guys are staring at you. Get all those extra points and a 1-up. And you may have noticed my lives jumped from 6 to 52. Just to give myself an insurance policy, I went to the castle in Sparkling Waters, and there you can bounce off the bullet bills pretty much endlessly to rack up some extra lives. So I just wanted to build up to 50, and that way I don't have to do it later. And also the nice thing about these stages that occur after you beat Peach's Castle is that you can now save anywhere. That way you don't have to just save at places like the towers and castles, which is something I've never liked in these side-scrolling Mario games, and it's something that they've kept for a very long time. Thankfully, unlike Super Mario World, where if you turn the system off and continue, you only have 5 lives no matter how many you got previously. The first time that happened to me, back when I was in high school, I almost stopped playing. Maybe I did for a day or so, but I mean, that game's so good that I can't stay away from it for long. But here, yeah, I mean, if you turn it off and accidentally turn it off, and even though you can quick save, if you turn the game off, it will erase all the progress since your last real save. So that's always something to be mindful about in these games. And you know, in a way, it's kind of good because it does add consequence to lives and the save system, and keeps things, you know, more or less fair. And there are ways to circumvent it, and you know, by getting all the extra lives in some of the other levels. So this one is another cool one where things kind of build and get taken away in front of your eyes. So as long as you have a big Luigi, you can smash through those blocks up top to get the first star coin. And you get Fire Flower. I really think you need it for this level. But yeah, just keep on running. Then fall down here, you'll get your second one. And then the third one is the right in here inside those coins. It's fairly obvious but easy to miss. And this will take you up to a Super Mario Brothers 2 styled Luigi. Very cool. I like all these little hidden Luigis throughout the game. And I missed some of those coins on the way down. And then make your way to the end. Bowser Jr. in the background. I mentioned this in my earlier Soda Jungle video that the Van Gogh level was used quite a bit throughout the advertising and promotion of the game, and it's cool, but I think some of these other levels look better in my opinion. And here's another great one. I saw some Miiverse posts from other players where they didn't like it, but as long as you get your timing at the beginning right, you can just run through this. And I do duck or, you know, pause just slightly to prevent myself from getting hit, but for the most part you can just hold down Y to run and just make your way all the way through this without stopping. And like I said, I enjoy levels like that just because it has a speedrunning mentality and just shows how good the designers are and how much fun they had. So that's that. Cloudy Capers. This one, I died a decent amount of times on this one, and you'll see why in a little bit. So there's Lakitu, and just grab the Fire Flower, or just take him out. But make sure you grab that so that when you come up to your first coin right here, you can take out those fuzzies, grab your coin, and move on. You want to just keep moving forward because the cloud will disappear after a while. And if you have the Fire Flower, it's easy to take him out. Although I missed him right there. Jump on the cloud, move on. If you don't have the Fire Flower here, you can still grab that coin, but obviously having it makes it easier. And here is where it gets pretty tricky. So you have this one block. So take out Lakitu, jump in the cloud, move on, and this area contains the third star coin. So go ahead and grab that. And then as you get towards here, what you'll want to do is jump on Lakitu and then land in the cloud, because there are no platforms there to save you that I could see. And then just kind of carefully get through here. I was pretty nervous because I was little Luigi. I almost hit those fuzzies. And make your way to the end. So that's a really fun level, and slightly evil, but yeah, I enjoyed it. And now Superstar Road 8, Impossible Pendulums. This is another one that I thought was pretty standard stuff. And you know, the pendulums, the way these move aren't anything you've seen in the game before, and because they don't swing, they just kind of almost move mechanically. It can throw your rhythm off. And so jumping across here, you saw the first star coin just kind of go into that first platform. Jump over here, and I don't think I ever got all the red coins here. And then just jump over that. Well, don't get hit. Second star coin. At this point I'm like, oh boy. Jump so you don't get hit. You can take out those. What am I doing? Wow. And then right here, jump up there before the pendulum comes back and hits you. Now these all look pretty intimidating. This one isn't too hard. I'm just standing here trying to get the timing right. Jump there, and up here, these guys will come down to try and get you. And I accidentally fall and I'm like, I just want to get to the end. But you can hop across those and get your 1-up at the end. Yeah, I kind of like how they throw those things at you at the end of these levels. So after you get all of these star coins in those, you will unlock the 9th and final stage, Flying Squirrel Ovation. This is the last level, so make sure you hit these blocks up here to get your squirrel suit. If you don't get that, I don't think there's any way to finish this, although I'd love to be proved wrong. And so in the back, it's kind of a neat detail, the Luigi-colored giant blocks. I don't think those actually make any pictures, but you'll see them come up a little later. Grab your first coin as it goes by, and then the second coin, as it appears and starts rolling down these tracks, you want to try and stay near the bottom of the screen so that you can intercept it, and then you can boost up and fly back down. And the third coin, I don't get it in this run, but I got it in a previous one, is hidden in cloud on, I believe, the left side. Yeah, right there. So there's the third star coin. Or actually there. I think you have to touch it and then reach the other one. It's interesting. I actually can't remember what I did, but there's a giant Luigi that you just passed. Grab more coins and head through the pipe. And this is kind of neat. It's sort of a... Let's see where it is. Yeah, it says thank you, which is pretty common for the modern Mario games. It's a sort of a bit of a carnival cutout. You can stand behind it and put your face behind it if you want. And that is the end of Superstar Road. And once you beat this, you'll appear, and it should say that you've beaten all the levels. Nope, collected all the star coins. Okay, yay. And then I had to do a little bit of house cleaning, or housekeeping. So I mentioned in my Soda Jungle video that I was like, oh, there's a pipe under there, I wonder where that goes. And so finally see that doing that little sequence there of hitting the block and then the P switch will put those blocks there and let you access that pipe to the alternate exit. And I had 93 flags before this, and this brought me up to 94, which is the total in the game. And there's a Luigi behind the flag at the top. Nice little touch. So that will get you the 94 flags. And one thing I didn't do throughout my playthrough was get all the or do all the Nabbit levels. So that unlocks that extra little path. And then I did, I think I had 2 or 3 of them done, so I spent a little time catching him in all the other worlds. And so this one, I think I get him in under 10 seconds. So if you get ahead of him, he'll stop, and then you just touch him and you got him. So I got him in about 8 seconds. Take care of him, and after you do, like, I think 7 of them, it says you caught him in every world, and then it'll tell you you've basically done everything in the game. You've completed story mode, and 5th star's been added, and so there you go. 94 flags, you get a little gold 94, and 5 stars at the top. And that will do it for New Super Luigi U. Thanks again for watching all these videos, and I will see you in the video review.